Good morning, Richard Butcher here. Just touching base with my LinkedIn connections. Had a great few days away in Spain, bit of a relaxation for a change. Bit hot, but was able to watch the football. Seville was a lovely city to visit. If you haven't been there before, I certainly can recommend it. Food and wine and weather, all superb. The only thing we didn't come back with was the trophy, the football, but that's another story. So what's happening this week? Well, the folks at Sostratus Energy have been very busy. My partners at Sostratus, they've been extremely busy launching their new ViaGen system. Their facility up in Leeds in the north of England is fully operational now. So we're starting to get customers or potential customers to come up and see the product and see how it works and see how truck flows going over the system can capture road energy. And that road energy is a formula of using pistons, hydraulic pistons, with ramps, and what happens is the truck goes over them. It's like a seesaw system. We've actually got videos to show this and demo this, and as the truck moves over, the pistons compress and they capture a kinetic energy. That kinetic energy is then converted into usable energy and is stored in generators, specially designed generators. These can be varied in size depending on the capacities that you want to capture and the volume of traffic flows you're having across your facilities. So I'm calling all my port operation contacts that are looking for alternative solutions to solar and wind. Both those are quite expensive. They have relatively long lead times in terms of the ROI, but ViaGen is a very unique solution. As mentioned, the facility up in Leeds is operational, so we can invite customers, and we're really looking forward to getting some of the big port operators to come up. If you could imagine how many trucks go through your facilities on a daily basis. At the moment, those trucks bring cargo and pick up cargo, but they also drop off a lot of carbon emissions, which impact the CO2 and greenhouse gas emissions that your facilities are trying to eliminate. Now, you can't eliminate truck carbons at the moment. The foreseeable future for pure electric trucks some way off yet, I believe. So we are going to still see carbon emissions coming from trucks, but if we can convert on a 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, the collective energy of every single truck moving through your facility, you can then offset some of that carbon emissions by the generation of clean electric energy. So what's the scenario? Well, ViaGen can be put in a day. It will not impact your operations. We could lay it at the gates, or we could lay it either side of the gates. It's a metal frame with hydraulic pistons connected via cabling to a secure container containing your generators. Those generators create energy and store in battery forms, which you can then plug into your machines. You could have EV charging points. You could have it channeled to your office facilities, your warehousing. You could have the energy used by some of your cranes. You could have it, the machinery that you're converting from diesel units to pure electric. You could have those charged up. So it does create a very alternative, positive solution compared to solar and wind, which have fairly sizable investment, upfront investment costs, and the ROI is quite lengthy compared to ViaGen. So if I've excited you and got you interested, please drop us a line at Sostratus Energy. We'll be happy to set up a time for you to come up and visit, or we can come down to the port and show you what we've got and talk to you about some of the consumption generation and how many vehicles are flowing. Take Dover, for example, Port of Dover. 2.6 million vehicles a year go through the Port of Dover. A lot of that is HGV trucks, chassis and trailers, TIR trailers. Could you imagine how much energy that Dover is not capturing at the moment as a ferry port? So this is one scenario, but many of the big container terminals out there could really benefit from this type of energy collection. So please drop us a line. We've got a video to share, and we look forward to talking to some of you guys out there in the near future. Thanks. Bye.